Hi, so today I'm getting ready for a family outdoor photo shoot. The leaves are peeking at their beautiful colors, so I wanted to get some family photos. Unfortunately, it's a little overcast. I'm hoping it doesn't rain. I thought that I would do a get ready with me as I do some glam makeup preparing for our photo shoot. So everything will be listed below in the order that I use them. I'll start off with one pump of face primer. I do have sensitive skin, and whenever I rub my face, it does have a tendency to get a little red. And I'm gonna wear a little more concealer than I normally do. And the one I'm using today is the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Undereye. Just because I want my pictures to look good, and because we'll be outside, I need my I need to be wearing a little more makeup than I typically would wear. And I like applying the It concealer with a brush. I just find that it fans out better whenever I apply it that way. Just trying to go over any red spots that I know that I have. And then I'm just going to go over my eyelids and using this as a primer for the eyelids. And my foundation today is the Dior Cushion Compact, the Dream Skin. And I'm going to apply it with my flat top hip brush. And I just like to stipple it onto the skin, just bouncing it all over, pressing it in. And remember to go along the jawline. I like this foundation. I would say it's a light to medium coverage, and it is buildable and it wears very well. I just like the ease and the convenience of a cushion foundation. If you're interested in more information about this foundation, I will put a card where you can go watch my review about it. It's just giving me a very nice glowy look. And then I'm just going to go in under the eyes with the Hourglass concealer, just because I really like it, and just to lighten things up a bit. Using the small end of that It brush and just blending it in. I love this concealer. It does not sit in my wrinkles under my eyes. And then I'm just going to go back in with whatever product's left on the foundation brush and just kind of blend it all together. Okay, so now I'm gonna set everything with the Hourglass powder. I like to put little amounts in the top of the container, go in with the ball wand brush from it, and I just bounce it all over. And I really want to set this good. Especially up in my forehead, my T-zone, where I tend to be a little more oilier. So now for the face, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Bronze and Glow, and for this I'm just going to use the bronzer, using that same powder brush from it, and just going along the cheekbone. And then I'm just gonna go around the top of my hairline, jawline, and down the neck. So next I'm going to do my eyebrows, and for my eyebrows today I'm using the IT Cosmetics Universal Eyebrow Brush. I'm going to comb my brows with the spoolie. And this one is in Universal Taupe. And I just want to fill in where I'm missing brows. I chose to go with the brow pencil today rather than the fiber brow gel that I've reviewed, just because I wanted to go for a different look. Brows are important because they really frame your face, and you can see the difference that it makes. I'm really enjoying their brow fiber filler. I have it in both blonde and taupe. It's great for every day. This is my favorite eyebrow pencil though. As you can see, I'm missing my brow in the corner, so I just have to cheat and make it look like I have one. My photographer is texting me. So I think that's good for the brows. And I'm going to, I think I'm gonna do my eye makeup first, and then I'll do the rest of my face. So I'm using today the Too Faced Natural Matte Palette. I really like this palette. And what I've been doing is just going across and creating looks like that. So for today, I'm just gonna use a flat brush, and I'm gonna go in with Nude Glow. I'm gonna put that all over the mobile eyelid and in the corner. This really brings out the blue in my eyes. This palette, I really, really like it. And it has the faintest scent to it. I can't put my finger on what it smells like, but I like it. And this is great because I do have wrinkles on my eyelids, and I find this powder or this eyeshadow, it doesn't go in the creases or the cracks. I'm putting it on heavier than I normally would. The vision I have for my makeup is natural looking, but I want a really smoky eye just because that brings out the blue in my eyes. So that's that. Then I'm just using a smoky eyeshadow brush. My mirror keeps turning on and off. Next I'm gonna do the crease, and I'm going in with Cleavage, the middle color, and just going back and forth in the crease, right where the bone is. So you can see the crease. I think I'm gonna go a little darker actually. And I'm not going past the outside of my eye. I'm just like staying in the crease where the bone is, just going back and forth. This brush is a little big for my eye. I have small eyes, but it'll be fine. And now for the outside, I'm using a smoky eye brush and going in with the darkest color, which is Risky Biz. And then I'm just going to stamp it right on the outer V. Don't worry if it looks like a mess, because I'm gonna clean it up. Then I'm just going to take the brush that I used in the crease, and I'm just going to swirl up. Do the same thing on the other side. Actually, this brush is a little big as well. Typically I'll use the Charlotte Tilbury eye smudge brush to do my outer V. I find it works well with my eyes, but I wanted to try something different today. Actually, the tip of a damp beauty blender, and I'm just gonna dip it into the foundation. And I just want to clean up around the outer corner where I have got eyeshadow. That looks a little better. So I'm not done with the eyes. With a flat brush that I used for the lightest shade, I'm gonna go into the shade at the very top, just on the tip of the brush, and I'm just going to go under the eyebrow just to highlight the brow, and do it on both sides. Just follow the brow, so that just highlights it a bit. And then I'm gonna put the brush down flat into it, and I'm just gonna go in the corner of the eye. Just wanna highlight in there. like that. I really hope it doesn't rain. We've been planning this for a month. So that is that. And then I'm gonna go in with the same flat brush into the first light color that I used. And I'm gonna go from the corner of my eye about halfway, just to brighten it up a bit. But I still want to keep the dark smokiness on the outer edge, and I'm just tapping it in like that. I think that is such a pretty look. I know it's not perfect, I'm not a makeup artist, but I'm happy with how it looks. I love this palette. I don't know why it took me so long to use it. So that's that. And now I'm gonna go back in with the tip of what's left of the foundation on the tip of the Beauty Blender, and just go gently up to the corner of the eye and just clean it up a bit. And now with the darkest color that I use, the Risky Biz, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Smudger brush. I also brought this Sigma smudger brush. It's a lot smaller. You can see the two there, but I just wanted to show the smaller one. If you're not comfortable doing as much smoke as me under the eye, you might find this brush better, because the Charlotte one is a bit thicker. And I'm just gently going in to the Risky Biz, and I'm going to start in the very corner underneath, because I don't put mascara on my bottom lashes. And I'm not going all the way to the corner. I'm gonna go probably 3/4 of the way. Just like right on and under the lash line on the bottom. I like to do this with powder rather than a pencil, just because I find that I can get a better smoky look with it. And I know that is a bit dark, but to me it's fine. It really is going to make my eyes pop. You have to be careful when you use this brush, because it really picks up the color, so you want to use a light hand. And we're going to do my left eye. Actually, I'm going to go in a little with a little more. I just want to connect the two. So I just go in the outer corner at the top and then pull it down. And then again, I'm gonna go in with the tip of the Beauty Blender, just going to gently put it into the foundation and just clean up a little bit so the smudge isn't so thick. Okay. So that's how I do my smoky eye. I know maybe a little too much makeup for some, but this is how I like to do it. Now I'm gonna go in with my mascara. I'm actually using two today. First one is Superhero. I only do it on the top lashes, and I'm gonna be extremely careful because normally I tend to get it up on my eye makeup. So I just have to let that dry a bit. Favorite mascaras. Currently I'm really enjoying the One by Wonder Beauty. It's their volumizing one. Second would be Superhero. And first place would go to It Cosmetics Tight Line. I love that mascara because I have small eyes. It has a really small brush, so I can really get in close to the waterline. So now I'm using their Lash Blowout, It Cosmetics and Dry Bar, and I'm just going over concentrating on the outer lashes. So I have very faint, thin eyelashes, and this really does a nice job. Left eye, and I see a tiny bit transferred onto the upper. So that's okay, we're just gonna let that dry a little bit. I'm gonna show you a trick. I have this micellar water. And I brought a Q-tip and I'm just gonna dab it in there. Let them dry a little bit more. That is a really pretty eye look. So now you can see where I transferred a little bit and just gently cleaning it up. Thank God it wasn't a huge smudge. Now I'm gonna go back in with that flat brush and just go tap a little bit of the light shadow onto it. There. So now I'm going to finish my face. So I'm going to use the Hourglass Ghost palette from last December with the It Cosmetics French Boutique blush brush. And I'm just going to swirl those two together and just lay it right on the cheekbone. But I'm staying about 2 fingers away from my nose. And then I'm going up around the eye. Because I find with a round face, if you kind of go up around the eye like an apostrophe or a comma, it helps to slenderize the face. So now we're gonna do the other side. And staying 2 fingers away from the nose and then going up. So now I have my Charlotte Tilbury highlighting brush. I'm gonna go in with a white highlighter down the nose, above the brows, Cupid's bow, and the chin. And then I'm just gonna go like above the blush. And now for the lips, I'm gonna use a Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. I like to color in all of the lip. And my top lip is very thin. So I'm just outlining it like a seagull. That's how I say it. I don't go all the way to the corner on the top. I just fill it in like that. And then I'm using Marc Jacobs. I think it's a lipstick. It's in one of those turn-up things. It's a nice shade for fall. And then I'm just gonna top it with some sugar. And before I go do my hair, I'm just gonna set everything with the Urban Decay setting spray. And the perfume that I'm using today is, of course, Joy by Dior. So this is my soft glam makeup look for our photo shoot. The sun isn't coming out, but it's not raining. So hopefully we'll be able to get some nice pictures. I'm really happy with how my smoky eye turned out. Really turned out nice. So let me know in the comments if you want to see more makeup looks, and I'd be happy to share them with you. If you have not yet subscribed, I would really love it if you did. And I will see you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.